Living with covert, narcissistic violence feels like being caught in a relentless storm, where the winds of confusion and self-doubt never cease. The exhaustion I experience is profound. Every interaction feels like a minefield, and I can't shake the feeling that I'm always being watched, judged, and interpreted through a lens that distorts reality. It's a relentless pressure that weighs heavily on my shoulders. I find myself hyper-aware of how my words and actions might be perceived. A simple conversation turns into a mental replay, where I second-guess everything I say. Was that comment too personal? Did I offend them? I can almost hear the internal dialogue spiraling out of control. What if they think I'm being insincere? What if they take it the wrong way? It's like walking on a tightrope, trying to balance between being myself and staying safe from scrutiny. This constant state of vigilance drains me. It's not just the fear of judgment, it's the emotional labor of trying to maintain a semblance of normalcy in a relationship that feels anything but. Each interaction requires so much effort that I often feel like I'm in a performance, desperately trying to play a role that pleases everyone else while losing sight of who I am. As a result, I find myself retreating into solitude, longing for a break from the mental gymnastics that have become my life. In those quiet moments, I crave peace, a space where I don't have to analyze every word, every gesture. I want to breathe freely, without the weight of anticipation hanging over me. But even in solitude, the echoes of my anxiety linger, reminding me of the vigilance I've internalized. I often feel like I'm running on empty, with little energy left for anything outside of this exhausting cycle. It's hard to nurture my passions, relationships, or even myself when I'm constantly in survival mode. I yearn for a sense of ease and authenticity, a life where I can express myself without the shadow of scrutiny looming. For now, I navigate this minefield, hoping for a day when I can simply be. The toll of this constant surveillance is profound. I find myself questioning my worth, feeling like I'm just an extension of someone else's narrative rather than the author of my own story. Even mundane decisions become overwhelming: what to wear, how to respond to a text, because I'm always considering how it will be interpreted. I feel trapped in a perpetual game of chess, always anticipating the next move and strategizing to avoid conflict. I sometimes reflect on how far I've drifted from my true self. I used to be spontaneous, carefree, but now I feel like I'm navigating life with a set of invisible rules imposed by someone else's perceptions. It's exhausting to keep up the facade. The emotional fatigue seeps into every corner of my life. If you are experiencing the suffocating grip of narcissistic abuse, know that you are not alone. There is hope, there is help, and there is a way out of the darkness. You deserve love, respect, and safety.